Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my second video. Today we are going to make a mini gradebook. So I know offhand that I want to use one function with this. So I'm going to create a function and I'm putting it above my main function, but when the code runs, the debugger will run the content in the main function first, and then it will, when this function is referenced, or when it's called in main, then it will run, this function. Average, cal, average, calc. I'm nervous. Okay. No, I'm not, just kidding. Double. Alright, basically what that's saying is I made a function and I'm calling it calc average. It is going to return a double. And then here is an array. This is so calc average has one parameter, and that parameter is going to be an array. And that array is going to return a double as well. Okay, so I have that set up. I'm not going to write anything in it for now. And then in my main, I'm going to declare a variable. It's a string variable for the student's name. And then a double array called grades, and it's going to have 5 indices in this array. To make it look pretty, we're going to just write gradebook app. Remember, /n means new line. Fun fact, /t means tab. And there's a bunch of other ones. Oops, I forgot mine. Alright, again, that is just for decoration. It's not necessary. Your program will still run without the decoration. So first we are going to prompt the user to enter the student's name. Oops, not a semicolon, not a colon. And then whatever the user enters, we will store that in the variable name. And then we're going to make a for loop. And here, since we have 5 indices in our grades array, we are going to set the limit while I is less than 5, then I++. And then in this for loop, this is where we'll print out, or we'll prompt the user again to enter the grade number. And then we'll say I+1. What that's going to do, so you start off with you enter 1 grade, and then it's going to run the loop again, and you enter another grade, and so on and so on. And then we want to store the grades that the user enters, so we are going to store it in grades of I. So I is an indice in the grades array. So there's going to be 5 numbers that the user will enter, and each one of those numbers is basically an I in the array, if that makes sense. I know when I first started learning how to code for loops kind of confused me, and the whole the whole I thing, didn't understand. So if you have any questions about for loops in general, feel free to comment down. I'd love to answer any questions that you all have. And also, too, I'm very aware that there are 100 million ways to, there's more than one way to solve a problem. So whatever my code is, it is not the end-all be-all. Trust me. I just need to say that. Alright, so here while I was talking, I was creating another variable called a, and this is where we call the function calc_average. And then since we put up here calc_average, it has a parameter of an array, a double array. Grades, if we look, is also a double array. If we tried to put in names into calc_average, not name, an error would be thrown because one, name is a string, and name is also not an array. Hope that makes sense. Great. And then we'll just print out our results. So I'm going to say student and print the name that was entered by the user. And then we will print their average. Average, yes. Actually, we should be, yeah, that looks better. Okay, and then we need to write our function. So, calc_average, it's going to have a, it could be result, total, whatever you want to call it. And again, we said that it is going to return a double. So, total is what we are going to return. Right now, I'm going to initialize it and set its value equal to 0. And then I'm going to make a for loop. Again, while I is less than 5, because that's how big our array is. Grades. And again, this means total equals total plus g of I. That's just a shorthand way of writing that. And then outside of the loop, we will return total divided by 5. Alright, this looks good. Alright, and this is what the final output should look like. Again, I can't run it live for you because I'm using a program already installed in Windows because your girl's broke. But anyway, comment, like, subscribe. See you guys next time.